Well, good Monday morning, everybody. Hope and trust everyone had a great weekend. And what a beautiful sunrise we had this morning here in Western North Carolina. And just another day that God has given to us, another gift of a day. And we never should take for granted that every day is a gift. I want to revisit a passage of scripture this morning that I used a few weeks ago in Psalm 90. Verse number 12, when I was talking about the two precious commodities, time and money. But time is a very precious commodity. I want to revisit this and give you a thought today. Psalm 90, verse 12. So teach us to number our days, that we may apply our hearts unto wisdom. That is a prayer in Psalm 90 that Moses uses here as it concerns God. Every day's a gift. Teach me to number my days. I recently averaged the age of every funeral that I've ever done in the ministry. And I've done several funerals at this point in my life. And the average age was around 78 to 79 years old. And I got to thinking about that. Unless the Lord takes us early, because you don't know what's going to happen every day and how life is full of brevity. We're not guaranteed today or even tomorrow. We have now. But on average, most people live between 75 and 80 years. And that means, let's just take that median number, 78. Okay, 78. At 78 summers, 78 falls, 78 winters, 78 springs, 78 birthdays. When you think about it, that's a lot of years, but in the whole scope of things, in the whole scope of eternity, that's very short. I'm getting ready to be 45 years old here in a few months, and that means I've got 30 good years left, if that's true, unless the Lord decides otherwise. Even though death is an appointment that we all must keep. But I got thinking about that, and here's my point. Numbering our days. How much of that time do we spend on trivial things that do not matter in the whole scale of eternity? As a pastor, dealing with people every day, I have to listen to some very trivial stuff that really doesn't matter in the whole scale of things, the things we complain about, the things that we think are important. Ask yourself this question. Will it matter 5 years from now? Will it matter 10 years from now? Sometimes we're so focused on entertainment, image, shallowness. We're focused on ourselves that we don't even give eternity a thought. We must choose today. Ask yourself, what things am I doing? What things am I concerned about right now that will not matter 5, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, even next year? Ask yourself that question. Am I dealing with the trivial? And should I prioritize depth? Should I prioritize service? Should I prioritize the gospel? Things that outlive me. Those are the things we should prioritize in our lives. Lord, teach us to number our days. So today, we start off with small things. It's always small stuff. Start off with the small things. What can I eliminate from my life? Not everything that demands our attention in life deserves it. So you look at our life, look at your life. Look at what things you waste your time on. And focus on things that are eternal. We have trivial things, we have eternal things. It's the idea of investing. Lord, teach us to number our days so that we may apply our hearts unto wisdom. We cannot be like Solomon in Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 2, when he says, vanity of vanities, all is vanity. After chasing the wind, chasing everything he thought that mattered, in the end, he said, vanity of vanities. There's more to life than just the things that we do. Now, we're to enjoy this life, we're to enjoy the things of this life, but there's more to life than that. It's all about Christ, all about the gospel, all about investing the gospel in others, and having that legacy that outlives you of the things you invest in each and every day, the people that you invest in, the relationships that you invest in. That's my thought today. Hope and trust you have a great day and a great week. Thank you for tuning in.